Hello everyone and welcome. Have you been looking for a smartwatch but didn't want to pay the crazy price of an Apple Watch? Well, today we're going to be looking at a less expensive alternative to the very expensive Apple Watch. I just got this smartwatch from Boean and it was less than 1/3 the price of an Apple Watch. It's supposed to alert you to phone calls, text messages, and be a health and exercise monitor. It's also very customizable. Now, does it live up to what it promises? Is it worth the money? Let's test this puppy out and see what it can do. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, so let's see what we have here. There's a shot of the box for you. There's a smartwatch from Boean. Let's open this puppy up. Alright guys, so this is a smartwatch and fitness tracker from Boean, available on Amazon, link in description below. Now at the time of making this video, this watch retails for $49.99, but they do have a $10 discount coupon on their Amazon page, making it even cheaper than that. And if I do find any discount codes, I will be sure to put them down in the description of the video, so check that out first before you do anything else. Now what do you get when you unbox this puppy? Well, you get the watch itself. You get the owner's manual that tells you everything about the watch, how to charge it, pair it up to your phone, set it up, all that kind of good stuff. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I suggest you read through that anyway. And you also get the USB charger, which is a special proprietary charger because it does have a magnetic little face to it, so you can hook it up to the watch magnetically and it charges it up with no trouble at all. Now, I know I'm a little bit far away from the watch, but don't worry, I will get a lot closer, give you a lot more close-up shots of the watch in a little bit. But right now, let's just talk about the features and let me tell you what it can do. Now, the watch has a 1.69-inch TFT LCD touchscreen face, and basically it comes in black, as you can see, and it is compatible with iOS and Android, and this watch is good for both men and women. Now, the watch has a rechargeable battery, just like your phone, and the runtime on this watch is anywhere from 8 to 10 days, and it also has a 30-day standby time. So normal use, you can look at 8 to 10 days that you can get out of this full charge, or if you let it sit in the drawer, it'll stay up to 30 days still charged up. And from fully drained to fully charged, it takes about 2 hours to fully charge up this battery. Now the watch is very customizable, and it does come with 3 pre-installed watch faces that you can select from. And if you don't like any of those, no problem. You can download dozens of different watch faces available on the app that you have to download to set up this watch. The app that you set up on your phone is the Very Fit app, and I will talk about that in a moment. It has dozens of different faces that you can download for your watch. And if that's not good enough for you, you can even upload your own image, whatever you want to do. Family picture, your favorite art painting, whatever it is, upload that, put it on the watch, and you can look at that instead. So like I said, very customizable. It is waterproof up to 5 ATM or 5 atmospheres, which means that it's okay for swimming, but not for deep sea diving. It's not compatible with salt water. You can take it in the pool or something like that, get it wet in a shower or any of that, no problem at all. But don't take it out in the salt water and don't go under 50 meters. It does have a 24/7 heart rate monitor, and it also has a sleep tracking and wellness monitor. It'll track your sleeping. If you wear it while you're sleeping, it'll track your deep sleep, light sleep, your waking throughout the night, all that kind of good stuff. So it'll tell you if you're sleeping properly or not. It'll vibrate and alert you for incoming calls, text alert, app notifications, all that kind of good stuff. So whether you're getting calls or text alerts or any of the apps that you have on your phone, it'll vibrate and let you know that something's going on. Now, you cannot answer the calls or text messages on the watch. You have to pull out the phone out of your purse, your pocket, wherever you have it to do that. But it does alert you so you don't miss anything important. Now, there are some things that you can control through the watch, such as the music player, check out weather, mobile search, alarm clock, all that kind of good stuff. You can do that right through the watch itself. You don't need to fumble around with your phone, which is very convenient because this is good for when you're exercising. Instead of pulling out your phone and fumbling around with it, you can do this right on your wrist, select your favorite song, change the music, do whatever you want to do right from this item on your wrist. You don't have to worry about dropping it because that would be bad for your phone. But this guy is right on your wrist, you're never going to drop it. So that feature right there is very convenient when you're exercising. Now this guy supports up to 14 different sport modes, such as biking, hiking, jogging, swimming, all that kind of good stuff. It also tracks your calories, your steps taken, your heart rate, your blood oxygen level, all that kind of good stuff. And if you activate the GPS, it'll monitor and let you know how your exercise routine is performing. You can tell it on a path how far you want to go, where you want to go, and it'll tell you where you are on that path and how far you are towards the end, how well you're doing, all that kind of good stuff. This watch is really good for taking care of calories. If you want to have a regimen that you want to follow, you want to lose weight, all that kind of good stuff, it'll help you keep track of all this stuff, and it'll tell you how well you are performing, how well you're doing as far as losing weight, burning calories, staying on your routine as far as exercising and so forth. If you're getting more efficient, your blood oxygen level is being more efficient, you're burning more calories much better. You can track from beginning to end how you're doing and how you're performing. So as far as that goes, it's very good helping you with your regimen. So this works not only as a great fancy watch to have on your wrist, which is very attractive and customizable, it's also great for a health monitor, health tracking, fitness monitor, all that kind of good stuff. And if you really look at it, it's really not that expensive compared to a regular watch. If you're like me and you're used to having a simple little Casio watch like this watch is anywhere from 25 to 30 bucks. For the same price or just a couple of bucks more, you can have this guy, which is much more attractive, much fancier, and does a lot more stuff for you. So instead of the old-fashioned Casio type watches, throw this out, get yourself one of these guys instead. So let me charge it up and customize it a bit, and then we'll come back and talk about the app and all that kind of good stuff. All right, guys, let's talk about getting the watch and your phone all paired up together. It's very easy to do. First thing you do is go to your app store and download the Very Fit app right there. Very easy to do. It's a free app. Download it, open it up, and the minute you open it up, if you have Bluetooth activated on your phone, it will start searching for the watch. And the minute it finds the watch, if you have it within range, then it says, do you want to add this watch to your account? You say yes. That's it. It beeps. It tells you it's activated. That's how easy it is to do. You don't even need to create an account with a password, email, any of that. It starts working right away. If all you want to do is use it as a watch. Now, if you want to use it for health monitoring and keeping track of all your process and your regimen, your calories burned, all that kind of good stuff, then you do have to create an account with your email, password, all that. And VeryFit will keep track of all your stuff so that way you can see how you're progressing as far as your exercise regimen goes, if you're burning calories, your sleep, all that kind of stuff. It'll keep track of it, and that way you can always log into your account, reference all that stuff, and see how everything is going. But if you only want to use it as a watch and just have it connect to your phone, you just need the app to tell the watch what's going on. Because actually in the watch, there are no settings that you need to set up as far as the time or any of that. The watch is very, very simple. It has no settings in it. Everything is taken from your phone. The date, the time, all that kind of stuff, it takes it directly from your phone. So as long as your phone is set up, the watch will work immediately. No trouble at all. And let me show you the watch. It's very easy right here. It's just like your typical watch. You see the minute you touch it, it turns on, it activates. I selected this watch face, and you see right there, the minute you touch it, it comes alive. And there's only one button here on the side where you press it to either activate the button or select the menu. And you can select right there, health data, exercise record, heart rate, all that kind of stuff. You select it right there on your watch, and you look at whatever settings you have in there, and you can keep track and monitor all the stuff that you want to right from your watch. You can go into greater detail in the app on your phone, but if you just want a quick scan, it'll tell you right there. And as far as the watch goes, like I said, the time, the date, the watch face, all that, you get it directly from the app. So all your settings are in the app itself, not in the watch. The watch, as you can see, is a very clean, sleek design to it, very attractive. There's a sideways view of the watch. And back here on the back, these are all the sensors that they need to be touching your skin, so that way they can keep track of your oxygen level in your blood, your heart rate, your walking rate, all that kind of stuff, because it is basically a fancy pedometer. So it keeps track of your walking pace and exercise and all that sort of stuff. So these are the sensors that must be touching your skin. Don't wear it loose, just wear it tight enough so they can be touching your skin. And that's it right there. You see, it's not a very thick watch. It's a normal watch. It's almost like the Casio watch that I showed you previously. It is your typical watch face right there. And you can see if you compare it to a Casio, It's a little bit thicker, but not by much. So it's not an uncomfortable watch. It's not big and bulky. It's the same general dimension as your standard watch. Now, I am going to go into the app itself and show you what the app looks like internally, recording it on my phone instead of trying to shoot the phone with the camera. That's a lot more troublesome and a lot of lighting troubles. So let me go in there and do that internally and give you a little walkthrough through the app itself. Alright guys, let's open up the Very Fit app and I'm going to show you some of the different screens that you can see when you open this up, and you can go through and customize it. Now unfortunately I've had this for a very short amount of time, so I don't have any real data in here to show you, but I will put up some screens that show you some information of exercise records that other people have shared on their Amazon page, so you have an idea of what it looks like. But I'm going to show you the app itself, all the different screens on here, and what's available, what you can do, how you can set it up, and what it looks like, and that we have information before you get this product if you want it. And there you can see on the screen some records that other people have shared as to the exercise and sleep and so forth that they did and how they track their own progress. So you can do that yourself. And here's how you can customize the phone and customize the data as to what it displays on the watch. And there you can exercise, outdoor running, outdoor walking, outdoor cycling, hiking, indoor walking, indoor running, all that kind of stuff. And that way you can set up what type of exercise you want to do. And let's go to a different screen here. And there you go with some more customizations for the device itself. And you can go and select all sorts of different watch faces. Like I said, each category you can select more, and it opens up to a lot more faces. And I'm just kind of scrolling through really quick just to give you an idea of what's there. I'm not going to open up every single one of them. But you can see that you have a lot to choose from, and you can customize it to the given season if you want to, change it whenever you want to. And there you can set up even more customization, set up all the settings the way you want it to be, and you can control the different things like your music control, things like that, weather push, all that kind of stuff. And there you go. Again, back to my customization, adjust all that the way you want it to be, and that's it. That is the app. It's very simple, very easy to work with, and takes no time at all to get it set up the way you want it to. So there you go. Alright guys, there you have it, a review and demonstration of a sleek and modern smartwatch. I think this is a great alternative to an expensive Apple smartwatch. It's attractive and easy to use, but costs a fraction of what an Apple Watch would cost you. It's a big improvement from my Casio wristwatch, and it's easy and convenient to read under all sorts of lighting situations. Regular watches can be hard to read when it gets dark, but this one doesn't have that problem. It alerts me to calls and messages from my phone, so I can decide if I want to answer them or not without having to fumble around pulling out my phone to look at the screen. This is an especially useful feature when you're driving. I can also adjust the music right on my wrist instead of messing with my phone and taking a chance on dropping it. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.